And good morning. How is everyone today? Oh, we got an echo. Good morning, Xenocron. Oh, you're always amazed by this AI art. Yeah, my transition screen. This one here. Yeah. You can always just look into it and just kind of find more stuff. Just what I love about this. It's not always predictable. It's like doing a Where's Waldo, you know, you never know what you're going to see in there. If you're just looking for Waldo, you don't see the whole thing. Because they're amazing little works of art. I can only imagine that they're done at a much higher level. Oh, I've got so many tabs open. Oh. What is this? Oh, Firefox account. Update available. Eh, sure, why not? I woke up early this morning, about 2 hours ago. A headache. So, we're good now. Look at this tension headache. I have too much caffeine. A couple days later, and for me, it's not much. A couple days later, yeah, it was 4:30 a.m. It's the caffeine withdrawals I get. They just tense up like the muscles in my back, and it just comes right up through my neck to the base of my skull, and that just gives me these horrible headaches. So try to stretch it out. Nice hot soak. That helps a bit. Advil does the best though. So all right. Does anybody remember what we were doing? It looks like the cursor's here. Let's see. Line 66. Fascinating. And where are we? Oh yes, view registration card. There were some changes we were doing with that. Yes. We needed to increase the amount that was passed in. Gonna hop right into it. Create the guard. It is responsible for registering the view with breach. All right. Few tip codes. What are we working on? Great question. We are working on a mud. It's a little early for me still. And this mud, if you were born in this millennia, you don't know what a mud is. But a mud is like an old school MMO. You would dial into a BBS before the internet, a bulletin board system, and you could play games with other people. And there were muds. There were single player muds. There were, well, actually, were there? No, I think the single player muds aren't called muds because a mud is a multi-user dungeon. But there were some great muds out there, and I wonder if I could pull up yeah, it's just gone now. The BBS that I loved hanging out in. Born in the 90s. All right, yeah. But we're not going to use a terminal for this straight off. We're going to make it available. Looks like we might be having a Starlink moment. Looks like we dipped a little bit. It is what it is, you know. We'll get better with it. Am I on dial-up? No, I'm on Starlink. So I wonder if I could show you guys what happens. That, and I'm probably on the wrong Wi-Fi, because I was just not. Yeah, see, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi too. Yeah. Shall we risk it? Risk getting onto the right Wi-Fi? I don't know. We're gonna try it. We'll see if this works. We might see a little... All right. Is OBS going to do it? Yeah, it's going to do it this time. Okay. Hey, we made it. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, looks like it. We're good. Yeah. Okay. There's a couple different Wi-Fi pieces here. I set one up closer to the office, closer to this here. So, a little bit better. It doesn't get the same congestion that some of the others do. So, in this mud, instead of building it targeting a terminal, we're going to target a web interface, but we're going to make it look like an old school MUD. Part of this is using some cool push technology. If you're familiar with some Elixir projects, there's a pretty popular one called the Phoenix Framework, and it has this ability to do what it calls live views, where it can push updates to the client, not just like data, but just rendered HTML pieces, right? And replace things very, very specifically. So you get kind of snappy UI updates from the server. And you don't have to have like a 2 megabyte React based download, which is nice. So that's about where we are at the moment. At this point, other than me cleaning up little warnings, let's see, let's go back to where we were here. Elixir is a fun language. I really do like Elixir. At this point, we're in the web view. Okay, so we're using the Axum project, AXUM, and there is a unpublished extension to it, which somebody mentioned and we had to try out. It's called Axum Live View. And within Axum Live View, you can basically render, just like in Axum, a view, some HTML, but then also upgrade that view to be updated after the first render via WebSocket. So that's where we are. That's where we are here. Yeah, I wonder. It could have been anyone. Or somebody lurking in the Axum code base. So it's my new water thing. It works okay. Hey. Wahid Malik, how you doing? Happy Thursday. Goodness, have we made it this far? Throughout the week? Crazy. All right. So part of these live view pieces, excuse me, is that they have to be registered with the game engine, which we haven't yet built. We've built some pieces. And so we have this layer between the web views and the game engine, and this layer I'm calling the breach, right? It's the hole between the two worlds, and these views have to register themselves with the breach. That's what we are using this view registration guard for. Or the view registration guard builder will build the guards will register with the breach when the views are mounted. So it's a little bit of a dance, but it works out okay. Oh, you found it when lurking in the Tokyo Discord. Got it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Just hit me up on Discord. Yeah, join the server, send a PM. Some people ask about me generating content for learning websites, which I've never really hopped on. So, and once I did get an email from a Microsoft rep, for building something on top of Oh, I'm blanking on it right now. I use it all the time. The Microsoft Cloud. I want to say Aurora, but it's not Aurora. Azure. Thank you. Man, I did not. I'm firing on only half the cylinders today, so keep an eye out. What's going on here? Type components. Oh, because it wants to know what V is. We don't care what V is. Because of the which piece? Bool. Oh, we don't need V here. We removed. We pushed the bool piece up a little. Okay. Oh, just DM me. Direct message is fine. Okay. Cannot for the type L needed on history? Where is L? Let's see, resave? Oh, on function new. Oh, here. Yeah, that's not used either. Okay, that's cleaned up. And just FYI, I don't really respond to Discord during the stream, but I'll take a look at it after. Probably during like a lunch break or something. Okay. What else is... Oh, looks like we might have gotten this updated all the way. View ID is not used here. Create component supervisor. Why did we want the live view here, the request ID here? Okay. I think it's really the guard that needs the ID. The guard will need it when mount is called here. Right, for registering. And then for translating messages. I think this async piece here should be passed in by the view handle. Oh, in which case we do not need to pass in the view handle. Okay. So, for example, we have this guard inside of the mount call for the live view history. Well, for history's impl of live view. So, what we need to do here is actually pass something that is specific to the history component that knows how to translate messages coming from breach to something that this component can understand. Because here we'll create some sort of function or closure or whatever that can then be used inside of mount to translate and send those messages to the update function. How am I finding Helix? I do like it. Yeah, derailing is part of the fun, so yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Probably can't pass in the future from somewhere else. Well, from here, right? It would have to be this function. It would need to receive the context and then await messages. Yeah, I think we could do it. Your feature isn't copying or clone unless you add the bounds. Because here, with exec, this one just needs FN as well. Let's try. Let's try. What do we want to call that? So we have two pieces. Ooh, we have 2 errors. Yeah, that makes sense, right? But it's FN because it can be called more than once. Why we couldn't spawn children for each TCP stream? I remember us trying. I don't remember us failing. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Wahid. What is the return value on that? We do not have a type here. Let's just grab this. That didn't work very well. Still learning. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just a little in my head. So this is basically what we want it to look like. We mount, we give it a function. We could extract this to a local or something else. We could give it an async function on ourselves. That's possible too. Here we will pass in message handler. Okay. What's going on here? I'm not seeing the error. Expected a blah blah blah. There should be an error here. Let's check the console. There it is. Oh, of course. Yes, we only updated one of the components. So we have to update prompt as we updated history. Okay. We also wanted to be able to have some sort of fallback for an error. Because if an error happens when we go to enroll the live view, eventually the error will come back to us and we need to tell the view, right? Do we shut it down? Do we tell it to restart? Send a message to the user? I just don't want it to be swallowed up and nothing happen. So, tell the view handle that there was an error registering. Now, at this point, we should be able to bubble this up. So why even capture this here? Let's just return the error. Oh, that is cool. That's nice. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So basically we want to return result with sender. Okay. Take that from the prelude. That's fine. Let's make sure the prelude is pulled in properly. It's not. Okay. Supervisor ref isn't in the prelude. It is. Okay. Hey, Moscow Bish, how you doing? Zero to delay today. Oh, lies. We can't be doing that well. It does say excellent on the bitrate thing, so who knows? Okay, now inside of the view registration guard builder, whenever we build. We're supposed to return an option to a view registration card. Oh, but we know that it's live or not because our supervisor will not be passed in. Okay, that's right. We stripped that out before. That's right. Yeah. There we go. Much better. And just to see if we can view child. Okay. Cool. You hit a really fun compiler error where the borrow checker was running into an infinite borrow checking loop. Oh, wow. Async stream recursion. Oh, goodness. Create component supervisor. Because we're not creating any children here, we do not have the option to create a handler, a top-level handler for messages. So let's just remove that. Get rid of the view ID on 95. Okay, that's cleaner. Forgot to box and name the the return type. Morning, Bing Floyd. Yeah, that's looking better. Let's have our guards. Okay, I'm pleased with that so far. That's looking good. Now here, we want to do something with this async move. We need to be able to handle messages. It was running itself to death when it tried to figure out the concrete type for the opaque type you were returning. Once you change that to box stream, all was good again. I have not yet hit that error. I'm glad. Okay. So. What we're expecting to receive here is something that's called a breach message, the message from the breach. And to be able to handle these, there is a macro here. Let's say Bastion message. We give our context. Okay, we're in a loop. We await our context for a message. Do we need this to be able to respond? I do not think so. Lifetime issue? Reported way down the call path for where the actual issue was. Wow. What? How does that? How do you resolve that? Just commenting out code until you find something? Wow. All right, let's grab that. Oh. How do I set a marker? I'm trying to set a marker, but it's not M here in Helix. Come on, load up. It's taking its sweet time. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, wow. I thought that was just syntactic sugar for that. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. What do they call those here? I'm looking for whatever the Vim equivalent of M is. I want to create a mark or something. See, movement, picker, no, match mode, space mode. What is space mode? Oh, let's see if you hit the space bar. Go to. Hmm. Insert mode, no, changes. Jump list. Is it no, that can't be it. Buffer, maybe it is the jump list picker. It looks like it. Okay, how do you... I, O, and S. Interesting, that's not what I want. That's like the stack in Vim. Oh, okay. Let's write everything. Tutorial. Tutor. Where was it? Deletion. No. Saving file. Opening lines. Motions and selection. Okay, that's word stuff. Words and words. Select and extend mode. Collapsing selections. Copying and pasting text. Recap cursors. Multiple cursors. Place. Registers? It's not really registers that we're looking to use. Changing case, splitting sections. I don't know. Anyhow, use Bastion. Okay. So we were taking some code, not from that, but from our macro. Or was that? And then we give it our variable name, the type, fat arrow, and then the parens. Then at the very bottom, it's something like that. Oh, too much. Message here is going to be breach message. Oh, that means we have to know that. Yeah, it bummed me when they kind of put their foot in the ground and just said, no, we're not doing async for diesel. That kind of bugged me. I really, really wanted async for diesel. Yeah, and SQLX, it works perfectly for all of my needs. I've never used CORM. Oh, it has async now. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. What was the problem? It was that they were using like the canonical Postgres connection, right? Hmm. Interesting. Gotcha. Well, that's good to know. I would have expected more kind of activity. It looks like it's fairly recent, though. Nice. Okay, so web needs to know about breach. Oh, it does. Where's breach message defined? Here, hub enum. Is it exported? It is. We could rename this just to be message. Let's do that. So we have message. Wow, nope. When formatters attack. Okay. There we go. No SQLite for diesel async. Oh, it's very recent. I see. Yeah. Hi there. So if we just receive a message, we'll just alert. Just put something in the log. Here it's complaining because we never bail out. Which, is it this one? So we take the result and then we do something with it. Okay. Do something if there's an error mounting. Okay. Zealand, good morning. Happy Thursday. I like that we can have the option not to allocate inside of a norm, right? Like as soon as you go into any scripting language, of course you're allocating, right? You go into Ruby, you use active record. Oh goodness, your allocator is like getting worked over. All right. So now we have the ability to receive these messages. I think I should copy and paste this over into history. Yeah. Having that static enforcement is very, very nice. Oh, and breach message. Now we have the children listening. Oh, and there's also an error here. Back over to history. Prompt. Let's take those. Lots of little warnings, that's fine. Yeah. Compile query checking at compile time sounds like a foreign concept, but it is so helpful. Source code generator for building APIs and web applications with Rust. That's nice. Oh, that's cool. Let's go back into breach. We have this registrar in the breach. Lots of fix me's, lots of to-dos here. Okay. What happens here? We create a supervisor. Supervisor, we call it the breach. It will have a distributor of registration distributor. Where's that? Here. So we just have a distributor named. And then we call it with an exec of this registrar. It's an async function. So this can be created over and over again. We receive a bastion context. And this is where we should receive enrollment messages. So let's see. Sure. Has a message. Let's see if we're hitting that point. Then we should get into handle enroll. And then we will tell the distributor to do something. Okay. That's right. Okay. Hey, Brooke, how you doing? And welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good stream and a happy Thursday. before getting completely hyperfixated on a new game tomorrow. Oh, what new game's coming tomorrow? Oh, that's right. We're not replying to that anymore. So we cannot answer. Okay. Okay. That looks good. Cornucopia. Like a dragon, Ishin. Been waiting for it since they announced it. What is this? Ooh, generate type checked Rust from your PostgreSQL. Halsey stream, better than work meeting. I agree. I agree. Interesting. So you start with a query. Wow. I like that. That is nice. It does... It ends up with that chicken and egg problem though, right? Like you have to have a database, which means that having a migration script along with this gets challenging. Use Hasura. Nice. Oh, that's fun. And welcome everyone. And goodness, that font is small. With a lot of L's and I's in this name. Elite? Elite. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Should really bump the font up on that. All right. So let's keep going. Gonna hop back into terminal. So the registrar should receive the message. We will just admit that we received a message. Then we'll handle the message and it should panic. Let's see what happens. Well, thanks again for the raid and have a great day at work, Brooke. Here we go. Ron-P server. Okay. If this compiles, we should get into the position where we can load up the UI. Here, we will refresh. And part of just loading the UI, we'll connect. We'll get the first render, then the WebSocket will connect. Gonna do that again. Oh, man, that's fast. It takes it a moment to connect the WebSocket for some reason. I have to click into it? I don't know. Oh, that end, we didn't run with logging. Yeah, good. I have different supervisors being started. We didn't get our tracing error here. There's a warning. Error. Oh, that's for Favicon. It's not doing the WebSocket connection. I wonder why. Did it bail out early? Oh wait, there it goes. Why did it take so long? Okay, now we have our debugging. So we have some mount events. So the view lifecycle piece. The history was mounted, the prompt was mounted. That happens twice. Once for the first render and then once for the WebSocket upgrade. Then we have registrar has a message. Panicked, great. That's what we're expecting. Okay, but it keeps going. Thank you, Bastion. Okay. So now that we have something running, we know it works, even though there's a bit of a delay in the WebSocket Connect. Just a little strange to me. What we look to do here... Oh, and what error was that? What line was that error on? Okay, not yet implemented. We hit line 71. Okay. So we got some sort of error back. Not sure what it is yet. I'm expecting this to tell us that like this error message is going to say something like the child doesn't exist. Right. Let's do that one more time. Okay, it's up and running. Reload. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 seconds. That's odd. All your work meetings. Are you watching something? It happens to me sometimes too. Not often, but usually like when I have music in the background, I'll toss on like somebody on Twitch doing like, you know, requests or whatever. No distributor. Okay. And we can see that this is for the different components. So a component is identified by the X request ID. So each piece of that component should get the same request identifier. So this one is 0660F. We can see that here we tried to mount that and it didn't exist. I'm wondering why it's happening twice though. Because we should not have had the first one register if it wasn't live mounted. If is live, yeah, that should work. Is live equals embed. Oh, view ID. We need value for that. Is it percent? There we go. I don't know. They could be okay with it. Is live is true. Oh, interesting. So the first one that came through, it's true. Second one, true. Ew, weird. How do we know? Okay, I was not expecting that. Essentially, we should have is live being true and false. Not true twice. Huh. If we look at the documentation on connected, here it says check whether the request was a WebSocket upgrade request. This can be used to initialize the view differently depending on which part of the view life cycle you're in. Okay, let's go look at the crate docs on that. Life cycle, okay. Response is used to embed, okay. That's a little too large. Note that your endpoint is called twice, once with a regular GET request, again with a WebSocket connection. Okay, we were doing this, and connected is not toggling. What are we doing wrong? This should be called twice. We see it being called twice. Is live does not toggle. It is simply just set to true. And these are for different views, correct? Yes, the number is different. Pretty sure I only loaded this once. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Can we rely on this? We should be able to. I thought we did a test before where we saw that this was working. Let's go to the GitHub repo and see if there's a bug. Let's see, GitHub, Axum Live View. Issues. Connected, one closed. That's not helpful. Okay. Well, maybe we were just so early we found a bug. Okay, so if that's the case, let's see if we can verify it. Server is started. Okay. Why is it saying that it can't establish a connection to the server? It still exists. That upgraded very quickly that time. Reload. Ah, this time it did false and then true. Heisenbug? Or do we have multiple? We might have many tabs open. Okay, let's kill off all the localhost tabs. That's probably it. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Tab. What's that one? Okay. Good. They're all gone. Once more. Okay. Perfect. It's working just as we wanted to. We first get is live false, then we get it to true. Much better. So that other live view, it must have just been sitting there trying to reconnect to this thing over and over and over again. And somehow that also caused issues with the other tabs trying to make connections to the same endpoint, which is a little strange. Because now it connects immediately. Yeah, that's good. Coming back here. These are mounting. Registration guard in the mount call. Registers a handler. We enroll our view. The registration distributor is told about it. And we come down to handle enroll. And this is where we are failing. We're erroring out there. Okay. Yep. Error handling. No distributor. Perfect. So if we get that case, we want to create a new child with that distributor ID so that the next message that comes in can be sent to that distributor. Okay. Handle leave. This one's not even used. Okay, let's just focus on the error. So this is going to be, let's see, no distributor, send error, no distributor, with some ID. What language are we using? The stream is an English-based language stream thing, you know. Sorry, it's Thursday. It's been a long week. We're using Rust. American? I don't know. It's, yeah. To call it English, I butcher it far too often. United Statesian. There you go. Oh, no. Don't worry. It's not a bother. Tuster. Yeah, you're learning Python. That's very cool. Welcome to coding. Yeah, I've been coding for a long time. Too long. Not too long. If I retired today, I would code tomorrow. I might take a day just to like sleep in, but yeah, you guys would still see me. Okay, what are we doing with the error then? Let's say we do get this no distributor. Let's add some comments in here. You like Python, but you hear Rust is the new up and comer. I think it has a great trend line, right? The Rust trend line is creeping up, so that's great. Yep, they are easy to switch between. Just get good at one, right? And then explore the different ones and why you might want one versus the other. Python for me is a great glue language. It's got lots of different things that it's tied into. Let's see, we still need this. In this case, we're going to spawn an element. Let's go with debug here. Creating handler for ID. Or we'll just say creating handler. There we go. Yeah, Python's really good for that. The other one that I like for newcomers is it's actually GD script. It's very Python-esque. JavaScript has too many warts. I think JavaScript is not a great language to start with, but it's okay. I think I would prefer to have like if ActionScript had become ES Next, I would have preferred that as a kind of newcomer language. I think ActionScript took JavaScript to where I wanted JavaScript to go. Like the AS3 version, not AS2, please. You started with C and Java? Yeah. I love C. C is my baby. It has just as many pitfalls. I don't know, like can you at runtime in Python change your class hierarchy like you can in JavaScript? Like little things like that, just so weird. Small talk is fun too, though. Definitely like small talk. All right, oh, we need to create the handler here. So at this point, we're doing the handle and roll, but we need. Where are we going to put these children? Receive a message. We have a distributor. I guess we can just create child. Or can we get... We can get the parent from this. Context dot what dot parent. What is our type here? Oh, it's a children ref. What? Child ref, children ref. Okay. No, I want like supervisor. We'll get the supervisor here. Okay. An option. We know that we have a supervisor here. Pass the supervisor in for handle and roll in case we don't have that child. How are we doing? Doing all right. How do you use labels in templated email subject? Oh goodness. No idea. Yash, doing well, doing well. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. What I'm considering here is splitting the concern, right? A little bit earlier. So instead of handle and roll, doing this split. I don't know. It feels like the point is just to get it out of there. So why don't we just pass context in with the message? What is CTX anyways? Sebastian context. Okay. We only need to call that if come in here. Now we have our supervisor, and we can create a child to handle these things with that supervisor. Supervisor.children. Now at this point, we give it Goodness. That one. Receives children, returns children. Okay. A view handler. Create view something. View child, whatever it is. Okay. What is percent ID? Yeah, so that is specific to this macro, the tracing macro. Percent means to use the display rendering of this value. If this was a question mark, it would use the debug rendering of that value. Yeah. In this case, with error, we used the debug rendering just to see the whole message. Yep. Great question. Good question. Children dot with name. Oh, we need a name. We need to pass in information. I'm fine. Did we pass in the enroll message? Yeah, let's do that. So that's what we'll need. I don't know if I want to do it that way. No, I don't like that. It feels weird in Rust to do it that way. That feels very JavaScripty. Let's do it a different way. Children, okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, at this point, we could call a function and pass children and enroll, etc. into it, if we wanted to. Okay. Children dot with dispatcher. Is it a distrapper? We want a distributor with a distributor. Distribute. Oh, tongue tied. Named, and we give it an ID. This will be. Oh, and it has to be something by reference. Exec, and at this point we give it. So we receive the context. Yes, okay. We have our view handler. We'll create that function. Okay. View handler. We will receive Bastion context. We will return what? Nothing ever? A result of unit. Okay. Sending them into the correct view. Okay. Oh, where was it used before? Here again. Tell one. Okay. Wait, we're telling them enroll message. Distributor. And that, can we borrow that? Or does it need to own it? Doesn't live long enough. Okay. Really? Hmm. I wonder why. Probably because it moves it into a channel, right? So we have to clone every enrollment message. So it's not that bad, but what, well, does it give us our value back in the send error? Send error. Oh, we get a message back. Okay. No distributor. We get a string back. Why don't we get our message back? Like string and message, please. Unless there's some other way to know that a distributor exists. I think we can only know that it exists because we would have timing issues otherwise. You check it, it goes away, you try to send, it's gone. Yeah, that's a little weird. any other APIs on distributor? Any other functions we could call? Named. Request. Request sync. Ask one. Ask everyone. Tell one. That's what we're using. Subscribe. Unsubscribe. Interned. Oh, that's pub crate. Fine. Okay, can we... What is enroll message? How heavy is it to clone? Children ref. That's... Should be... I don't know, is that cheap? It is clone. There's arcs and vectors in here, though. We could make it cheap. Yeah, let's just do that. Basically, we'll have this information behind an arc. And we'll have a struct. Enroll core. I don't know. Take that information, tuck it over there. Oops, too much. I put it in an arc for cheap cloning. We need the arc. It needs here we were cloning the string because we needed it for the distributor. Fine. Let's add a function here that returns a reference. Still trying to use Helix. VGL. No. Oh, it didn't do the whole thing. Okay. Self to core.id. Oh. Do I do any photography or videography? I don't. I'm not very good at that stuff. Like I like certain things, but I don't know. Okay, now that's cheap to clone. It's not clonable yet. Okay. That's cheaper, hopefully, than an allocation. And then we move that in to here, passing that through. Okay. Now at this point, we end up having an enroll message. Again, we have to clone a string just to get a distributor. What, I'm not doing this right, am I? It should just be strref. I think we'll be okay here. Unused result is fine. View handler. Okay. There we go. And what happens if this call to children fails? Yes. What do we do here? We're trying to create a child that will handle events coming from the game server so that we can send them to the view. I don't know. What we could do is tell the enroll message about the error. Because of this children ref here, we could send it a message saying, hey, registration failed. Back away, right? Why don't we do that? Okay. And at this point, we are looking for enroll message again. Enroll failed. We don't know what the error type is. What is the error type? Unit? Oh. Okay. Well, it's error unit. Okay. And then here we can send a message to our enroll core view child, letting it know we're going away. Oh, self.core.view child dot Hmm. The view child was a child ref, right? Is it child ref or children ref? Children ref. How we can broadcast to all the children. Hey, here we get a message back. If we get an error. Okay. There should only be one here, so I don't see a point in using LMs. We would use LMs if we wanted to be able to handle the errors more, I guess, on a case-by-case basis. But there should only be one, so we can call broadcast. And this needs to be a message. Registration failed. All right. That. Oh. This should be a breach message. There we go. Registration failed. There we go. First message. Now we need to go back to the client, which would be, we'll say, the view. So in this case, prompt. And we receive a breach message. Now we have this enum. And what should we do? Just pass it over to, just send it to ourselves? I don't think we can, because our format message needs to have a different kind. Oh, we could just add breach. Our breach message. No, I'm going to get rid of this. Here. Okay. Borrow of moved value. Yeah. So that's our first message. We will tell the children, or the view, rather, that, hey, your enrollment failed. Not a bad thing. Okay. That means that our little loops become very simple, but we push the complexity back in here for what to do with different kinds of breach messages. Oh. Okay. Got that cleaned up. Let's... where's our loop? So here... we want to send this to the view. We do with the handle. I think we want to do a send or something like that on it, but I don't know that type very well. Let's go look it up. What was the type again? View handle. View handle. Send. Or forward. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I think we'll just send. It'll just be a message. Oh, that's async. Oh, I see. So we have to spawn in order to send this message. Oh, no, we're in an async context. Yeah, there we go. And fine. What do we do if we can't send to that? If we can't send, we should error out. That means that our view is gone. Right? What happens if that fails? Yeah, it's just sending on a channel. So if the channel's gone, then we should shut down. If let... no, if that is error. I even care about the error here. The message. I don't think we care about that. If that's an error. Oh, thank you, macro formatting. Tracing should now just have like a debug or a trace message. Shutting down. And this is for prompt. Prompt view message loop? I don't know. Sure. Now, is there a way to do this in a more, I guess, generic way? Because I think each one of these is going to do like exactly the same thing. We could do the outer piece and just have this passed in. It's really just that we care about, instead of the rest of this boilerplate. Let's keep an eye out for that and see where we want to clean that up. We're just passing this message handler in here. We don't have to do it like that. Okay. Don't want to have a reference to the handle. So we just want a function that returns like success or failure to shut this down. And it needs to be a future. No, this needs to be a async function. Okay. Oh, and thank you for the follows. The Tonus and Leaf Pause. Thank you. If message handler dot await dot is error, we'll do basically that's what I want it to read. A mud made from rust, yes, please, yes. We're working on it. It's going to be a slow crawl, but it's fun. I like learning about new things in the Rust ecosystem, and here we are. Okay. We need to invoke that. And then Lamb Shatterskull, how are you? We are going to use the Bevy ECS, but beyond that, no. No, and quite frankly, Bevy is going to be a bit too graphically intense for this, I think. We're just using HTML, and it's good. Like, if you don't, yeah. What do you need to pass the message to that function? Yes, yes, you are absolutely right, Museum. Oh, where were we? We were in... Not the breach place. We were in util. Here. Or F is a function. And that would be message. That returns something that is a future. I wish you could do where, yeah, that would be cool. What's TAIT? Oh, to F2. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, yeah, that one needed to be send. Send. Feature created by async block is not send. Is it because the function's not send? Okay. Reference to F, which is not send. Oh. Why is it a reference to F? Rust 2024, the year of everywhere. Infiltrate everywhere? Ooh. Leave that open. Read that later. Okay, with exec, future created by async block is not send. This one here. And that is because of this. As this value is used across an await. It is used across an await? Okay, where is it used across the await? Await occurs here. Oh, thank you, Rust. On line 65. With message handler. May be used later. Oh, I see. Consider moving this into a let binding to create shorter-lived borrow. Okay. That macro. I miss my formatting. Oh, they want the... Oh, I see. Rename that. All right. There we go. It's in a loop, so it's borrowing the function for the next iteration. Ah, I see. Yes. Yes. That makes sense. Okay. That also means that... What do we have here? Sentence static. Okay. Cannot move out of message handler. Captured variable in an FN closure. Okay. Captured outer variable, fine. Captured by this function closure. Yes. We shouldn't move there. Yeah, because it doesn't implement copy. And message handlers. Okay. F could be clone. Does G have... No, G would not need to be cloned. Let's see. A captured variable in a FN closure. Okay. Type F, which does not implement the copy trait. Oh, so now we actually have to clone it, right? Let's, I don't know, is that the right layer, or I don't think it is. Captured outer variable. One in, okay, maybe here. There. Okay. I don't know if it's copy though. But a move. Okay. Closure async move wouldn't be a copy. That seems to work, and likely we only need this in case our loop crashes, right? So if our loop crashes, it gets started up automatically again. Well, let's see. Let's see. Where is this going to be used? This is going to be used in history. Right. And in this case, we're passing in a closure. Could it be a function of... Okay, it would need to be an async function. Wait, this isn't even the right code. Oh, let's go to prompt. Yeah, this is more likely what we need. So in this case, oh, and where did that other code go? Did I drop it in history? I did. I put it here. Okay, hold on a sec. This needs to go to prompt. Yeah, I messed that up. Okay. It's a static pointer at that point. Oh, interesting. Okay, so really we're going to get a breach message that we have to do something with, right? And return a result. Okay. Interesting. Async function. Forward message. And we would want to take the handle. And oh goodness, that's a horrible thing. And a message. No. Oh, it needs to be a closure. It needs to be a closure to something like that. Because we need to keep... Yeah, we need to close around the thing. So we do this with... Sorry, I'm thinking about closures and being able to return that sort of closure. I don't know that we could. Seems like we still end up with a closure. All rise. Thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. Oh. All right. Let's do it this way. Move. We get a message. And this is going to be Bastion message. We would then return async move. And at this point, have this code. If it's just a handle send, right? Hit it again. Oh, we could just return the send and map error. Ooh, maybe we do that. Oh, but that's an async function. I'd have to await it in order to map the error. Oh, no, that's not, that's a breach message. There we go. Okay. Handle send. Let's look this over. So go mount. Feels like it's that the name there is incorrect. Because this thing is a view registration guard. Maybe we should do register instead. Oh shoot, I forgot to got to plug in the computer today. Let's rename that. Let's go with register. Oops. Now, could we do this with a function pointer? Or do we... Wait, we basically need some way to... to capture that handle. Right, so we either create a function that then has a closure inside of it. I guess it's possible, right? It returns a closure, but then we're still returning a closure. Is it subtly different in that it might be a feature? Here we're returning a future. And if we did that as this as a function, like an async function, what would that look like? Let's see. forward message, we would receive the message. No, not the message. We would receive the handle here, which is this horrible so we would receive that. But we also need to be able to... Okay, so this would be like... I don't see the point in this being async at this point. Would still need all of this. Oh, Helix. Am I... okay, see form message. So here, yeah, I don't know. Alright. It's fairly straightforward at this point. That's better. I wouldn't say it's incredible though. Seems all right. All right. Where to? In this case, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure something out for the this error. Is there a way to share this code with many different, I guess, mount pieces here? So this could be self, call a message. And then everything just needs to implement breach. Or have a breach variant, right? on their message type. If we implement this as another trait and have a default impl, can that default impl actually be used for this mount? A simple trade on each view that does reach message. Okay. I see. And then if you pass the handle to guard to register handle, yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that. View handle map implements view handle. Makes sense. Okay. So I just don't want to have to do that mount for everything, right? Like if it's a line, sure, that's fine. Oh, we could derive something. And guard just calls handle send. Yeah. Make some baby steps. Let's get basically this over in history. Oh, right. And these pieces here. We could use into. Oh, interesting. Of course, yeah. History. Oh. Hmm. Oh, interesting. So because good point with the target type, and its associated type, etc. Yeah, that's oh, that's interesting. Okay. Um. Another set of parens. Come on, one more. And then handle. Wait, but why? Can I move out of handle? So because we only do this once, but oh, because it's an FN, right? So it might be called more than once. Um, let's see what happens. Reload. Let's try again. Okay. Oh, do I have any others? Let's just double check. Okay, just the one. Great. Okay, it looks like it's started up here. Error, empty recipient. Hmm. That's new. I was not expecting that. Empty recipient. What does that even mean? Awesome bar shortcuts, yes. Is it a view handle send error? Let's see. Tell one. Oh, it's on distributor. It's just regular send error. And our actual error was which one? Empty recipient. The dispatcher we're trying to dispatch messages to has no recipients. Oh. Did we forget that piece? Yeah, the loop, it just doesn't do anything here, right? Get a context. We don't create anything. We're supposed to create something in here, and we're not. Okay. Wow, what does it even do with this? Oh, we need to receive the message here, right? Okay. And what type is it? It's a Bastion message. And the catch-all. Tracing. Error. Boom. Okay. Again. Still get empty recipient. Interesting. Probably it's an error on my part. View handler. Create view handler. Ever supervisor. Oh, so we're not even getting to that point. I thought we were getting no distributor. Are we getting both? Because of the two messages. Is it just happening that fast? Oh, you can get the line number and file. Oh, nice. We're using init. What does init? Nah. Oh, I see. To the format earlier. Got it. Oh, wow. That's quite verbose. The file name seems a little redundant, but the line numbers are nice. Because we already have the module, which is close enough to the file name. Thank you. Yeah, that's very helpful. Oh, the target? Got it. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We're getting, let's see. Oh, it panicked. Oh, not yet implemented. Registrar line 90? Oh, that's not registrar. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it worked in that case. I like how the panic is a warning. It's like, be warned. You have been warned. And that's it. And then the second time we get empty recipient. I see. Well, y'all, thank you for hanging out. I do need to run. You know, I might, yeah. Let's see. Swift UI. Let's see. TypeScript, Rust. He's got all the languages in there. Find that out. Oh, looks like. I gotta run, y'all. Till next time. Bye bye.